A live look at the White House in our nation's capital, where some congressional members in Washington, D.C. are calling on the White House to fire top security leaders after the handling of sensitive information in a group chat uncovered this week. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp is joining us live tonight with the growing concerns. Rachel, good evening.
Good evening, Eva. So yes, some members are calling for resignations or even firings of some of those people involved in that group chat, which is Signal, that third-party messaging app. But now a lot of the focus is shifting towards accountability and possible investigations.
The administration put into that signal chain both the time of the attack, but also the method.
Earlier this week, The Atlantic magazine editor-in-chief reported he was added to a group chat with top security leaders on the app Signal, where he says they detailed sensitive information on an upcoming attack on Houthi rebels. The National Security Advisor, Mike Waltz, eventually claimed responsibility for adding the journalist to the group chat. Some congressional members are calling for an investigation.
It is important that we understand how this happened to make sure it doesn't happen again.
This was a great lesson to be learned, right? I don't believe it was intentional, but I believe the fact that it could happen if you're not careful.
We asked Representative Mike Kelly what accountability measures should take place.
If it was a mistake, it was a mistake. And I think that, especially in the business I'm in now, we love the other side to make a mistake so we can jump on them and say, you don't know what you're doing, you shouldn't be in that office, you need to be taken out right away. I think we got to be a little bit careful with that. Okay, we're getting a little paranoid. And you usually learn more from your mistakes than you do from your successes. So and I'm not diminishing the importance of the call or the fact that it wasn't as private as they thought it was going to be. I get that. But by the same token, you know, as I said, people make mistakes.
But some see it as a double standard.
If any soldier, any Marine, any CIA officer had put this same information onto an unclassified text chain, we'd be removed from our job immediately, we'd be put on admin leave, and our case would probably, right after being fired, we'd be referred to the Department of Justice.
And Eva, I spoke with a member of our armed services privately about this. He told me that it's almost unthinkable to even try to consider sharing some of those sensitive information through unclassified systems. That's what that member told me. But the White House, for the most part, they are sticking by those top security officials for the most part, not ruling out any firings. The president even asked, if he does support Mike Waltz and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, and so far, he says that he supports them. Eva, back to you.